need to go take a
It's
nap.
a lawyer's job to defend, so.
I'm just saying.
Well, defending your client that's out of control is not a good subject in court because that is bad for you and your client, and it could be on bad terms. But
it would give you a bad what is it called? What is the word I'm looking for?
Reputation?
Oh, no. Yeah,
yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
that's bad. You don't want that to happen in real court.
Yeah.
Or jail.
So if you have somebody high or that you already know did something wrong, don't stick up for them.
A lot of people do
just
come
drop
up in
the
here
case.
drunk and everything. Doing a whole
I don't
lot.
drop
Probably
cases.
because it's nighttime and they went to the club and drunk and they got home and went on their headset.
Yeah, that's happened to me one time.
Bro, you're not even 18.
No, not me. Somebody on the Oculus, they jumped on. They was like, yo, I just got from a club and I just drunk. I was like, what is going on here? Why would you hop on Oculus and do that? And they start talking smack to everybody.
I would throw up after I drunk and all that junk. I would throw up if I was something 3D and junk. I would throw up.
So, Money, what you
Does this
for,
case
then?
drop to
I
them?
nauseous easily.
Are we good? Are we good? Case dropped?
Yeah. Yep, case dropped.
So,
but
case dismissed?
Yeah, I just wanted to state that out because, yeah.
So you can't be a lawyer.
Okay.
I know that already.
You're lucky you're a judge. You're
lucky you're
so
a lawyer.
lucky.
Oh, wait, you're not
You want to
lucky.
switch spots?
Stupid.
You want to switch spots?
I mean, I'll be judge if you want. I'm be judge.
No. All right. Come on. Is this hot?
Ooh.
Order in my court. Get your places.
What?
Get already.
Why did I get...
Captain, get in your space. Yaji, please sit someone. Please and thank you. Thank you to the bot. I'm not letting him in. He gets on my last nerves. But thank you for the bot, Kit Kat. Probably recording us.
Why do you look like
Never
that?
know. Hey, Unique. Please. Today in our courtroom, we have Captain Mac and Yaji. These are the only people who will be entering our court from now on until witness time. Okay?
Okay. So.
Anybody else is not stepping in this room. I'm stating right now.
Alright, what did I do this time?
Court's it's not your turn. Court's in session.
I ain't gonna lie, he scared me.
Who?
Him. Like a
Hey, the big bunny, stop. Or you will be kicked out just like that high person was that you wasn't here for, but there was somebody high on here. And you could just get out and ride your bicycle with him. You want to do that? I didn't think so. Okay. Alright. Okay. Captain, you may state your opening statement.
Yeah, I gotta stay from here because I can't keep on moving. Wait a minute. I'll say wait.
Oh my god.
Alright, well.
People in the audience, please take your seats.
Yes, please take your seats.
Please sit somewhere. So take a seat. Get away from the aisle. I mean, like, if y'all could read on that gate right there, the smallest words on there.
All right, I'm ready.
It says, please keep from something. The alleyway.
The man can't read. The man can't read. You either looking mad fast from my eyes.
Please keep. I can't see from far away, but I know it says keep from the gate or something. Keep from to. I don't know.
All right.
Anyway, I'm starting this court
session.
session.
Okay, Captain, you state your opening statement. Everybody be quiet while he's stating his opening statement. If you talk during his opening statement, if anybody talks except for Captain during his opening statement, you will be held into contempt. Hey,
Can you tell Yaji to stop laughing?
Yaji?
Goofy.
Captain, stop.
Goofy ball.
Captain, state your opening statement. It's cold.
All right, sorry, Your Honor. Today we here for a car crash in court because Mr. West Coast had an accident with me
Oh, come
on
on.
accident for 41. Why would y'all remove money?
Whoever did that,
Don't
Yeah.
move him.
your mama
Yeah.
don't
These
like
are-
you.
Hey.
It was him. It was him. It was him. It was him.
Whoever did that, your
It was
mama
all-
doesn't
it was
like
him.
you.
It was him. I seen his fingers move.
You're not loved.
He was typing. He was like,
You're a
It's
mistake.
That was him.
Bunny with his white eyebrows. With his white
For
ass
real.
eyebrows.
Did you dye your eyebrows?
Get your damn
What the
TV
heck?
himself over there.
all right, money, you can stay.
Hey,
Yeah,
stop running my court. I will hit this button
Swing,
until y'all
swing.
stop. Calm down.
Pacific Ocean.
Calm down.
Calm down,
Until
everybody.
they stop and settle down. I'm not
Court-
stopping hitting this button.
Oh,
Y'all
court
just
session has
stay
started.
right there, or
Hey,
you will be held in
hey, see your
contempt.
Can you be my client real quick in this case?
Captain, state your opening statement.
He did.
So you do?
No, he didn't. All he said
No,
was a
no.
car wreck.
All
We
right,
don't know
all
how
right,
much
all right,
it
all right.
was.
Yeah.
We don't know what
All
for
right.
medical bills or what.
Your Honor. So
Yes.
yeah, that happened. So
This feels nice. Kick that. Isn't that your PC?
Mhm.
All right, one sec. Let me go ahead and go live. Let me
Wait,
stream.
Dennis, can you block it up there and like sit in the middle and then record from the top? You said what?
Can like that's a bot streaming booth right there, but it only gets the back of everybody's head. You won't be able to see the individual people and stuff and y'all actual arguments.
You sit like right. Actually, never mind now.
Yeah, it'll be blocking the judge.
We're going live. We're live, y'all. We're gonna go live in just a second.
Okay,
Let's see.
maybe like this. Oh my bad. Maybe
Go
like,
live.
like this.
3,
Wait, no.
2,
This.
1.
Maybe like this. Wait, what about like right here?
Yep. We're live. Can somebody go to? Can somebody
Hey,
go
can
to
I be
medical?
can I be something in this? Can I be something? Like, I'll
Can somebody go to? Hold on a second. Hold on, dude. Can somebody go to MetaCourt TV on Facebook real quick and check to make sure that we're live? Check the live stream.
All right, you know what? I'll go. Actually, I got an idea. I'll be back.
Then can I be in there?
Yes, it's streaming on. Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
All
we're
right, we
streaming,
live.
We're good.
Hell no, bro.
All right,
Fuck
we
no,
are
bro.
live. Perfect.
Where's the camera?
Come on
so
in,
we
man.
Make sure we're not in the way.
No, we know from my headset. We're streaming from my headset, and then also.
Oh, okay.
That one right there is streaming too. One Kit Kat is streaming on Twitch, I think.
Yes, sir. You guys have another opening for your jury. Do you want me to be a
Wait,
jury?
my
or-
streaming stopped. Is that my streaming stopped?
Yeah, she on Twitch and YouTube. All of them is
We're-
Katniss
we're-
Everclean.
Hey, we're working on the other juror, so just give us a second. We're working.
Oh,
on
I'm sorry.
her.
I'm not stepping on toes. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not stepping on toes. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What happened to my stream? Okay, we're back. Okay. We back? I think we back. Okay. We're back. All right. We're streaming again. Okay. We just waiting on Frost. Cellular.
I want to say that this is this is one of my favorite worlds right here. Everybody that's over here and that's like, volunteering their time right here, it's much appreciated, man. I really love it because these cases really help us out. I just want to say that. That's what I want to say.
So are you a part of are you part of the Facebook group, man? MetaCourt TV?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, cool. Yeah, we
That's
love
why
it. We
I
love this
just want-
place.
This is the best right here. I mean, I can actually
Yeah.
come over here and like actually discuss like real cases or whatnot, and I
Yeah.
get like actual facts. So it's really great. I just wanted
Nigga,
to
you
say
on
that
mute if you're talking.
if you're streaming judge, just wanted to say like this is a really great world. I hope more people come and visit. That's all I want to say.
Oh yeah. We're streaming. Go ahead, Megan.
So I was looking on Facebook to see if it was live streaming. I can't see it. I don't see a
You
live
should be able to see
stream
it
going on.
now. You don't see it? Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I do not.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, Judge. As a matter of fact, your link keeps going on and off on the Facebook thing.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Let me try it again.
it is doing that though. She's right.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Megan. You're right, though.
Yeah, we on now though. Yeah, we're live now though.
Judge,
Yeah.
I got my dad watching right now.
Okay, cool. Your dad? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we're live right now, y'all.
All right.
Hello?
As a matter of fact, your link keeps going on and off on the Facebook thing.
Oh no, we live.
It is doing that though. She's right. I'm sorry, Megan. You're right.
All right. I gotta keep that right there. You said Frost. You said your dad is in Horizon
Watching
Worlds.
TV right now.
Oh, he's watching us
watching-
right now. Oh,
I'm gonna
he's
send you
watching
the
us.
link
Okay,
real
okay,
quick so
cool,
you can
cool,
see it.
cool.
Because it ain't started yet.
All right.
That's what I come on. You just far left here.
Listen, we're going to get our mock case together. Did you say you wanted to try against Frost Clips? My
Yeah,
man?
we got 25 people watching. I'm trying
Come on in.
I'm not really.
It's just for fun.
I mean,
It's just for fun. Just for fun.
okay, well, I mean, I'll do it. I mean, I just don't want to get mocked. Though. I'm not really a good.
Oh
lawyer,
no,
though.
man. It's just a fun case. It's just a fun
I'm rusty
case.
anyways. You should be fine.
Yeah.
Frost is gonna eat me. I've seen Frost battle before. He's going to eat me.
Well, I'll tell
Like,
you
it
what,
won't
you
even
never,
be
you,
like-
you never know. You never know.
Okay,
You never
okay.
know.
Then I mean, if we're just trying to do something, I mean, I'll go ahead and I'll throw my hat in the
Hey,
ring. Fuck
I
it.
can't hear you. But I
Sorry,
think
sorry,
you in the
sorry,
party. You're talking, but you in your party. There you go.
One thing,
I
since
want to say,
there's
I'm
no,
sorry, Judge.
since there's no like witnesses or anything, they have to choose their favorite candy and convince us, the jury, why it's the best candy.
What?
You know what?
I got
Why
it.
not?
I love that.
That's a good
I love
case.
it.
Let's
I
do
love
it.
it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
Okay,
close the
Try
game.
stuff.
Let's
You
close
want me to
the
make
gate.
my opening statement? Should I
Yeah,
make
hold
my
on one
opening,
second.
Mark?
Let me get it. Let me get it in order. I think the jury's in. What's she trying to do? Boots. I don't think you can get that, Boots. you
So
can't get
do
that,
I have
Boots.
to have a defense?
I
on why
glitched it out
my
by
candy is
accident.
better, or defense
Oh, you
on
did?
Put
yours?
the theme music on.
I don't think. No, I don't think we can right now.
Oh, hey, Judge. Am I allowed
Yes.
to talk about candies? That's not even like in circulation no more? Could I do that?
It's a debate. Whatever your favorite
Yeah.
candy is.
What's your favorite
you have
candy?
to convince the
You go
jury.
for it.
I'm sorry.
Why
I just
it's
want to make
the
sure
best.
that I'm just trying to.
All right, here we go.
determine the
Let's
parameters.
do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. Y'all ready? Hold on. Okay, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Frost, I'm a little rusty up here too, Frost. I ain't been up here in a while. All right, here we go, y'all. Hold on. Now, stay back, sir. Stay back, sir. Here we go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this court is in order. This court is in order. And we have here a debate case. This is going to be a debate case. This debate is about favorite candy. That favorite candy. Mr. KNRE. How do you pronounce that, sir? How you pronounce that up top?
I think it's Nori.
Nori's fine.
Nori.
Nori's fine.
Nori. So Mr. Nori, he's going to try to convince the court that his candy is the best candy in the world, his favorite candy, and why we should love his candy as well. Mr. Frost Clips also has a favorite candy, and he's going to try to convince the jury and the judge that his candy is the favorite candy in the world. All right? So what we're going to do, we're going to have a back and forth, and I'm going to ask you all questions about your candy. Again, you're trying to convince the jury that your candy is better than your opponent's, okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Nori, I'm going to let you have an opening statement to the jury. You have an opening statement to the jury about your candy. Go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. Everybody that's in the courtroom, thank you, jury, for being here for this. You know, there's just no way to say about it, but everyone knows that Reese's Pieces is obviously the best candy that's ever been around. Not only that, you have the chocolate goodness, you have the peanut butter goodness that also gives you protein. That's also like, you know, ingestive for somebody else. I mean, there's no way to look about it. Reese's Pieces are the best way to go about it. Now
Judge?
no, hold on.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You have an objection or something?
Desert
Mr.
Rose has just
Clips?
no. Desert Rose just invited me to a party. Here, give me a sec.
Oh, that's fine. Tell her she can come on in. Yes, continue, sir.
And what? Yeah, I'm sorry. Without any kind of immiscible doubt, I'll go ahead and tell you guys right now that Reese's Pieces are the best candy to ever have. Not only is it good, but it's also nutritious as well. And whatever that the defendants here are going to just fabricate and lie to you about is going to be just nothing but just lies. And I'm just going to go ahead and just leave it like that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. You may sit down. 1 second, y'all. For everyone who's watching right now, this is just a warm-up. This is just a warm-up case that we're doing in Metacourt. Today, we have our best lawyer in Metacourt finale. And right now, we're just doing a warm-up case. So thank you for watching. Our case, our championship case will start momentarily. Thank you. Mr. Frost Clips, you
Your
may
Honor,
begin. I'm sorry. Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor, I want to be on the record that Frost Clips is probably going to like demolish me though, but
it's okay.
But
it's just a warm up. We just warming everybody up. We're just gonna go ahead, Mr. Clips.
Okay, I'm
you
sorry.
may
Okay,
you
go
may
ahead.
have an opening
Judge,
statement to the jury about your
Is there
candy.
anybody who can like Is there anybody who can like invite like Judge Desert Rose because I can't invite her for some reason. Someone might
okay.
block
1
her or
second.
something.
Can someone
Can I,
please invite Desert Rose? 1 second. Let me see if I can do it. 1 second.
Yeah, hold on, I got her.
Yes, so can someone please invite Desert Rose? Thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Clips.
You talking about Desert Rose 54?
Yes.
Or,
Yep.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, here for being here today. My favorite candy, or everybody should know that your favorite candy should be Kit Kat. Kit Kat has been there from the start, and the good thing about Kit Kat is that not a lot of people are, not a lot of people are allergic to chocolate towards peanut butter. A lot of people are allergic to peanut butter or anything that's to do with peanuts, so that can limit off a lot of people from having Reese's Pieces. Also, the problem with Reese's Pieces that Kit Kat doesn't have is that there's not so many flavors as they've gone overboard, and now you can't even, there's way too many flavors. It got to like a bad point. Kit Kat has stayed original with it. It's been there from the start, and it's always been good. And it's not always messy.
Order, sir. Order, sir. Keep going, Mr. Clips.
I'm sorry, Fish.
It's
I'm sorry.
it's not as like messy and just better overall. It could taste better. Just it's not messy, and you're not limited off towards the allergies towards peanut butter. There's a lot of people are allergic to peanut butter.
Oh
That's all
wow!
I gotta say.
All right. So, Mr. Nori,
You went that
I got a
deep,
question
huh?
about you, Mr. Nori.
I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
Somebody just wrote me. Can y'all hold on 1 second? Let me see if this is one of our contestants. I want to make sure
Yes,
that
sir.
I can get to them here real quick. 1 second. This is Desert Rose, and she says someone
Frost,
got me
this is
blocked.
why I didn't want to fight you.
Wow.
You say things that are like,
Okay, order. So,
I'm sorry,
sir,
I'm
you
sorry,
had
I'm sorry,
in
I'm
your
sorry.
opening statement, you said that your favorite candy is Reese's Pieces. Is that correct?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we need some more convincings. Why should the jury love Reese's Pieces more than Kit Kat? Tell me about the pieces. What do they do for you, sir?
Okay, if you don't mind me. Everyone. I don't think it's like anything that's like undercoat or anything like that. But Reese's Pieces have been a fan favorite for everybody, right? Peanut butter and chocolate go hand in hand. Like it's like that's like peanut butter and jelly right there. You know what I mean? Peas and carrots. That's simple right there. But what the defendant is saying over here is saying about that people have like an allergic reaction or something like that. Well, that's your own doing. It's clearly written on the label. Reese's peanut butter cups. So if you eat those things and now you have an allergic reaction, unfortunately, that's your fault for not.
Well, I
being
got a
able
question.
to
Wait, I got a
read
question then.
and acknowledge.
I got a question though,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Because Mr. Clips have brought up an issue that we all need to deal with. Because a lot of people in America, a lot of people in the world have peanut allergies. So
Yes,
you're
sir.
telling me, so this debate is about which is the best candy that the candy you recommend that everyone tries, right? That everyone loves. Everyone should love your candy.
No,
So,
no.
but not-
I'm not recommending. No, Your Honor. No,
Okay.
Your Honor. I'm not
Okay.
recommending. I'm not recommending everybody try it. I'm just simply saying that it's my particular favorite candy, and I like it and I enjoy it.
Oh, well, I understand. You know what? And I understand that. I understand this is your particular candy. You like it and you enjoy it. But we're here
Yes, sir.
because you're trying to convince this jury and this audience that they should like it, love it, try it as well. But if I have a peanut allergy, sir, are you saying that I should just forego my allergy and just eat your candy no matter what?
Okay, sir. If we're going to go this particular route, you could just get an epilepsy shot. Go ahead and take a little shot right here, and go ahead and judge the candy for yourself.
Oh, so you're saying that I should get a shot and then take your candy and I should be good. Is that what you're saying?
You see, Your Honor, this is why I didn't want to fight against
No,
Frost.
no, it's okay. We're just talking. We're just talking. Go ahead. It's okay. Go ahead. Go back to your seat. Go back to your seat. Go back to your seat. It's okay. I have another question. Miss Jane, Miss Smith, you have a question? I can't hear you. You're on your party. 1 second.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
Can we
One
just-
second, sir.
No,
One
no.
second, sir.
No,
Go ahead.
let's just forego allergies and all that sort of stuff because the thing is for them to try and convince us that Reese's Pieces or Kit Kat is the better.
Gotcha.
Let's not do the
Wait,
medical crap. Yes.
Wait,
Thank
if
you.
we're
Got
doing
it.
worldwide,
Screw the
though,
medical
if we're
crap.
doing worldwide,
You got it.
If we're doing
Yeah.
Thank you,
worldwide,
Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.
allergies are
yes.
How can I defend that? Peanut
You got
allergy
it.
is a very
No,
prominent thing. There's no way I
picked the
can
one
defend
that
that.
you liked. I
Thank you,
thought of
Sarah.
the one that I like. Not a lot of people are allergic to chocolate. I know there's people allergic to chocolate.
Hold
But
on,
it's
y'all. We gotta-
but
I mean, because
okay.
really, honestly, I can't eat either of them because I'm diabetic. I can't eat either one of those. So, but yet, I mean, that's a whole nother fucking, blah, 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 into it. Let's just go with, you convince me that do I need to eat Reese's or, because I love them both. But convince me which one I should have.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take a quick break. Hold on, I gotta have a quick recess because I gotta set up a fan. I think my streaming device is overheating. So let me just get a fan for it so it won't overheat. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Hey, Frost, I didn't want to do this battle. If you don't mind me saying something, hey, Sarah, thank you so much for that, your deliberate statement. It's very helpful. All right, let me do. I'm gonna do a little song right here. Yo soy de Torres, yo soy Hermano Torres, despacha el mundo. Que estoy las priento, yo soy más priento, despacha el mundo. Tell him, Leo. I say yo soy de. I love you too, Leo. I love you, Leo. Come here, Leo. Give Daddy a hug. Give Daddy a hug. I love you. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you so much. I love you, Leo. Hold on. No, don't. Hold on. Let Daddy do his thing. I'm doing a little case. I love you, Leo. I love you. Here, give Daddy a hug. All right. Come on. I'm going to sit on Daddy's lap. You want to sit on Daddy's lap? You can sit on Daddy's lap then. I'm sorry, but I got my baby over here. Frost, you suck, dude. Hey, Frost, can you take it easy on me, man? I mean, can you really take it easy on me? Unbelievable.
I'm actually taking it easy. I'm playing horrible right now.
You had the peanut allergy. That was really rough. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. That was a rough one. You shouldn't have pulled that card.
Peanut butter. I mean, I just thought of it.
That was pretty good, though. That's right, Frost. I like I told Judge earlier, I don't want to battle you.
I thought we were going to do an actual case. If we were, I'd probably try asking artists.
I mean, I could do a real case for you guys if you guys really want to hear something real serious, so. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Okay, go ahead. No, come back. Look, this is full. Yo soy de Torres, yo soy Hermano Torres, despacha el mundo. Okay, say with Daddy. Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you guys hear my kid talking right now, yeah, I'll take the responsibility for that. I'm sorry. I love you. Oh, man. Your Honor, and with all due respect, I mean, I'll go ahead and renounce the case if Your Honor, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just restarting the live. I think my device was heating up. 1 second.
I'm sorry, Your
Can you hear
Honor.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We hear you. What's up? Cuz this thing is overheating right now, so he's just, you know what I'm saying? Hey, how'd that fried rice come out? Don't lie to me. Hey, on neighbor, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Hey, can you lie to me a little bit though? Can you lie to me a little bit? I know that shrimp didn't come out that right. You lying. Who you lying? Ooh. Hey, hold on. Hey, did you devein the shrimp? Hold on. Did you devein that shrimp? Oh, you know how to really cook it then. I'm not eating shit. I'm sorry. That's not gonna be. Damn, hold on. Did you also do asparagus too? You don't know about that.
Your mic's on mute. I mean, you're in party. I can hear.
You want to send Sarah invite
no.
back here?
Oh, you want me to invite Sarah back here? All right.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. Between you and me, though, my woman, what she does is she puts a little salt.
Where you at then?
A little butter on
she's
there.
here.
Man,
She's here now.
Garlic, yeah. You put a little garlic in it. Ooh, shit.
What are we doing?
Man, I'm just.
Judge, when you get time, can you open the gate?
That shit is bomb
Sarah.
right there. That shit is crazy.
Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna do it.
Where's Loves and Kit Kat? Like, I mean,
But hey, hold on. Hold on. Let me ask you, hey, Sarah, how you do your rice though? I didn't want to. She's smart. Nah, she's smart. She's smart. I was about to catch you.
Okay.
You know about Mexican? Hey, wait. Hey, what about Mexican rice? You know about that, right? Mexican rice? Mexican rice. You know, with tomato.
All right, let's try that.
No.
Cast again.
Boricua. Antigua. Boricua. Yeah, I know.
Come on, man.
Oh, see, you put the. Híjole.
Come on now.
Yeah, but you look like a chicken stock, though. I feel like I think you know about the real way to cook it, though.
what's going
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having trouble with my device. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave and come back, okay? Because I'm having trouble. Frost, in a couple seconds, just send me a invite to come back in. I'm gonna leave and come back. Sorry about that, y'all. I'll be right back.
Verizon or just like go back to your home?
No, I'm going out. I'm going all the way out and try to get back in because my device is not letting me cast. All right, y'all. I'll be right back.
Just send me like a notification. Actually, I don't know when you're on. So what is going on right now? Hey, could someone invite MetaJudge? Because it's not letting me do it. Someone invite MetaJudge because it won't let me do it. Did anybody send an invite to Judge?
We're trying.
Okay. I think I might have to create a new thing. I just want to go back to the legal service thing so I can create a new one. I'll just create an open one so people could join through. Here, y'all want me to add y'all back to the party? Your party chat.
Not letting us invite anybody.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's doing that here. I'll just add all y'all to a party.
Oh,
Legal
Fishback is
services.
back.
Oh, and he's back as soon as he leaves. Come on. Who invited? I'm gonna create a new one, alright? Because this one's like glitch. It won't let me invite anybody. Everybody go to Meta Legal Services, and I'm gonna start a new one that's closed.
It's not to the world.
Go to Meta Legal Services.
Just yeah.
Later.
Sarah.
what we'll do is, hey, Chrissy, good to see you. Good to see you. All right. As soon as Love gets here, because right now it is 8:53. So we want to I'm gonna ask Love if she can make it here by 9 o'clock. Jay is, he may not make it. That's understandable. That's fine. So we have Sarah, we have myself, we have Farron. So let me just write her a quick message and ask her if she can be here by 9, and then we can go ahead and get started. 1 second, y'all. Well, hold up. I don't want to. Can somebody write a message to Love Homes and tell her she can make it here by 9? She's really the only person we're waiting on right now.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Did Gray ever, if she doesn't
make it.
Oh, she make it. Oh, no. We'll let her make it.
What do you mean?
She
Come here, I'll
should
show
be
you.
here.
Hey, Judge. Did
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Gray,
It's online.
did Gray ever enter in the tournament?
Kit Kat.
No, he did not. Let's go Kit Kat. Perfect.
That's a bum.
No, he never entered the tournament.
That's a bummer.
Let's go Kit Kat.
Actually, to avoid the situation again, so in case we need to do anything, I'll try and friend Kit Kat.
No, Kit
Sorry, I
Kat,
was
you,
online.
Kat, you should be up
There's
here,
your
Kat.
notes.
Kat, you should be up here. Yeah. You should stand about
Man,
right there. Right
Get
there.
down here.
Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm up here.
Where's she at?
Farron, Judge, and I.
Oh,
There she go.
God.
Yeah.
You might need to move.
Where'd she go?
she on the move again.
What's Kat doing? What's she doing? Over here, Kat. Right here. Kat.
She's going back and forth to see which spot she can see
Oh,
everybody.
okay.
in.
I got you.
That's what she does.
Did anybody write a message to Love Homes? Did anybody write a message to Love Homes?
I'll text her.
Megan, did you say you did?
Second.
Yeah, text her real quick, please, Pat. Thank you. All right. And also, can someone? I have to do it. Wait, I have to do that. I'm gonna write a post.
I don't know if I can.
I'll do it. I'm gonna do a post on. I don't know if I can do 2 posts at the same time.
I think Love's scared.
Yeah. She says she's active now. Hey. Oh.
You said she's on right now?
Excuse me, Kat.
Let me check it out. I think I messaged her
Nah,
once.
it doesn't say
I see
she's
you
on.
swiveling in your swivel chair.
Yeah, I just texted her.
Oh, crap. I
We'll
made my
see.
desk.
Hold on, I'm
I
trying
see
to type
it, I
and.
see it. You're like,
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let me do this.
I think I'm king of the world up here.
Okay.
I want you guys to know how incredibly important this was to me that this went smoothly. I had a family gathering and we were at the Hard Rock Resort and people were putting down shots of Johnny Walker Blue. And I left that to come to Metacorp.
Oh, Farron, we appreciate you.
We are sorry.
Johnny Walker Blue is right up there.
Sorry for your loss, Farron.
We're live.
Exactly so.
So we're live
Sorry
on
for your
Facebook
loss.
right now.
We love you.
We live. Let everybody know we are live on Facebook right now. We're live on Facebook and we're live on Twitch. We're live on both. And Cellulant is all in the Twitch camera.
And what is it? Okay. And so what is Twitch?
Twitch is a like a streaming platform.
Like a poor
Well,
man's
it's
streaming
basically made for
platform
gamers, where gamers go in and they live stream their games
where everybody gets one viewer.
and other things like that. That's what
okay.
Twitch is for.
Okay. Yeah. I don't,
Yeah, they all think they're good at
Okay, we got a
stream.
couple.
We
I'm
got
gonna
one
wait till we get
person
started because from the curator, he wants me to make an announcement. Herbert wants me to make an announcement. I'll make it once we get ready to get started. Chrissy is standing there.
Gordon did
She's
the
like
announcement.
she is in focus. She's focused. That's awesome. She ain't playing
Reading
around.
over my notes one more time.
Awesome.
Wait, here we go. Hold on. I think I
gotta
might
go
be
with
getting
Stan.
something.
Is Mr. Noor here?
Frost Clips. If you go ahead and go ahead and tell your dad he can come back. I got a fan on my streaming device, so it shouldn't go out. We shouldn't have any more interruptions. So you can tell your dad to come back, please, because I know he wanted to see the case.
His
Thank you,
Love
Frost.
said, give her
Yeah,
1
Frost is
second.
dead.
She's trying to get something situated. I don't know what
Gotcha.
that means, but
No problem. No problem. No problem.
real
We at
life.
9:59.
She's trying to calm the shakes, Your Honor. She's shaking in her boots.
Okay. Can somebody
Really?
write in the
Seriously?
can somebody write in our chat that we started that they want to come to the Hall of Justice? We got plenty of room for everybody. Or and also you can write in the chat that we're live on Facebook. I can't write anything because I'm actually streaming right now. So if somebody can please do that in our chat, I'll appreciate it.
I'll do it.
I could see if I can
Thank
invite
you.
some people.
Okay, Chrissy, thank you.
As a matter of fact, let me do that too. Let me see if I can. A lot of people said they wanted to join, but I think sometimes we done moved around a little bit. So
Makes it very difficult to follow.
exactly.
Why is lightning? I'm sorry. Why did I
Love
just get a...
forfeits. Love lost.
You heard a bell?
There go young.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, every half
I
hour
heard a
the
bell
goes
too.
off, so it's 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, that's
I know
smart.
why. No, that's my alarms telling me that I need
Noor,
to do
We're set
my
up
medical
in the
stuff.
Superior Court if you'd like to join us in the
My-
Supreme Court.
I need to go do some
for the shop.
medical shit.
Uh-oh.
Noor, if
ahead.
you'd like to join us, we're in the Supreme Court.
To make sure I don't
You
die.
said you'd watch it later.
I got you. Huh?
You said you was gonna take a shower and then you watch it.
Okay, cool.
Howling, why are you standing down there?
I guess he's gonna be the
Don't-
court reporter. I guess.
Oh, okay.
I ain't got no
Are you-
idea. My name ain't Howling. It's just Howl.
Lightning. Okay. Well, you know what? Go out there and sit in the damn jury. Or
I'm sorry. Okay, it's just you've been saying Howling for a while. You know, just
I
wanted to
know.
say.
It just because. All right, look. I'm old.
Okay, Love is now active in Horizon World.
There's
she's
beauty and
coming.
age.
I'm old.
yeah,
huh?
she said
What?
she was on the way.
Okay.
There's beauty and age.
Yeah. That's why my avatar looks like this.
And Ms. Smith, this is the reason why I wear a hat. Bald, fat, and ugly do not make a good combination.
I just wear the hat because I own the hat like this in real life. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Go on, get back
Never
out
said it
there
looked
in the
good on me.
audience. We don't need a. We don't have a court reporter out here. Go.
Whatever you say.
Can I be hard as a clock?
I miss Jay.
I need all my jury
Jay,
people
if you're
to be
looking
out
here,
there.
Jay, it's not the same right now because this is your thing. You are the debate judge. I guess we could say you are the chief debate judge. This is your thing. We miss you, brother, and we're glad that you didn't get too terribly hurt. Get some rest,
Yes.
and we'll see you. We'll see you
Yes.
here We'll see you next time.
What
Jay,
happened to Jay?
he got into a light accident, so in his car.
He's okay. He's not hurt.
All right.
but
He's not
it's
hurt.
a-
He's okay.
It's a lot of hustle and bustle when you get even in a small accident. It's a
It
lot
sure
of
is.
crap
It
to
sure
go through.
It sure is. It really
Hey,
is.
love.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just buy a new.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm gonna get a better angle of this.
I think we're all
Yeah,
sorry,
here.
y'all.
So for everybody
I'm sorry to
here,
get some
thank
Jay.
you all for coming. There's a couple things we want to talk about. Number one, the curator.
What's that, buddy?
He asked me to say this. Let me get his message. He said, "Thank you all for coming. He appreciates everybody for being here, and he said everybody here is awesome." He also said, can you announce that everyone to be available next Friday around 6 p.m. if possible? I would like to have a meeting with players and participants. So he wants to have a meeting with us around Friday at 6 p.m. if possible. So
What time zone,
best thing-
Judge?
I think you're right about that, Ms. Chris. I think it's going to be Eastern Standard Time. So what I'll do is I'll get back with him and ask him what time zone, and I'll put that in the chat, and then I guess everybody can kind of do their thing or whatever. He's got something coming up. I think he's got a new world and some other stuff coming up. Here's another thing too. What I'm going to do is we've been talking a lot about having real cases here, and that's what we want to start. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, I'm going to post in our chat about us doing real cases. There's a suggestion that we do some older cases, so Miss Sarah said yes, she would like to do that, do some older cases, and we already have the research and everything for these cases. Yeah.
100-year-old cases.
Yeah, do some older cases, and I also had a suggestion. I kind of want to do the OJ case. I want to do the OJ case, and then we all play around with the I think it'd be nice.
Do we have a 1 month period you want to block out for that to be done with all those witnesses?
That's gonna take a long time.
No, we're just gonna do 1 or 2 witnesses, just like Kato, Kaylin, or Kato, Kaylin, the medical.
You can't do Caitlin because she's the one.
Cato, the Calvin House guest.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cato.
Judge.
Yeah. But just some of the famous, just some of the, yes.
Am I heard? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear
I
you.
have a limited time capacity, with all due respect.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. So let's go on and get started, y'all, and then everything else we can go on to afterwards. Okay. All right. I don't have a gavel. So here we are. We're going to get started. We're here to do our best lawyer in Metal Court finale. We have our last 2 lawyers, Miss Love Holmes and Miss Parrot Chrissy. They're here to do a debate. The debate is about guns in America. Guns in America. This is a gun control case. So let me make sure I'm 100% accurate. Miss Chrissy is for gun control. She wants guns to be controlled in America. Miss Love Holmes is for she is the, I guess you could say she's the con side of that. She would like ones to have guns in America. Jay is online, y'all. Thank you. Jay's online, so we're gonna wait for him to come in. Somebody can please invite Jay over.
Oh my God, Chrissy.
Jay is here.
I mean, I'm out.
We have
right?
130 likes on.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna then we're gonna take that space.
Okay,
Is that
that's
okay
fine.
with you? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
fine. Yes, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Damn it, I keep
So,
losing my desk.
but also within this gun control, yes.
I also noticed that we have a lot of openings. Perhaps somebody wants to make an announcement over in Court 2.0 to let them
There's
know
gonna
that we
be
do have
opening for
space available.
plaintiff if we don't get started.
Yes, if somebody can go over there, Sutherland, if you want to, can you go over to the other Court 2.0 and let people know that we're having our finale here, and if they would like to join, that they can join.
Yes, sir.
Sutherland.
Right away,
Or,
sir.
okay,
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead. Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
You're still shaking, love. You're still
He
shaking.
stank. He smell like goat cheese.
And the within that gun, hold on a second. Within that gun control, we're talking about open carry. That's going to be another sub case within that gun control. We're just waiting for Jay to come over. Jay knows that he's the one that came up with the debate, so he knows what we're talking about. We won't, and we'll probably just repeat it. There you go, Jay. All right, come on in, Jay.
Oh, yay.
Jay, are you okay, babe? Do you need a hug?
Yeah.
Do you need a hug?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Sarah.
it.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you, Sarah.
Come
Thank
here,
you.
my baby.
Thank
No,
you.
no,
Thank you.
you're fine.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
I got to figure out how to
Just
get
hop,
out of
just
here.
hop. Do a hop over. Just do a jump over.
I'm starting to
There
get
you
some drift, Chrissy.
Okay, there we go.
I'm starting to
Okay.
get some drift.
Uh-oh.
Jay, is your car
All right.
okay?
Yeah, I have a truck, and I was on the freeway, and it was just a pile up. One car behind me, he got hit, and then I got hit, and I swerved, and I hit the car in front of me. So it was just a chain reaction. Jarred my neck a little bit, but I'm okay. So we had to wait for police to sort everything out. And it was just the guy 2 cars behind, and he was distracted, texting, and didn't stop and hit the car in front. And then it was just a chain reaction. And I saw it coming, and I swerved, and I hit and then hit the car in front of me. So
Make sure that you
we're glad you're
take some
here.
ibuprofen tonight, because even if you don't
Yeah.
think so, you're gonna wake up sore in the morning.
oh yeah, I already have a bad neck.
What?
I already have a
I'm sorry, y'all.
so anyway.
The time crunch is there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
have,
Jay,
have you
I'll-
given? Have you done?
Yeah, I've given-
started it.
Yes, I already started. And let me tell you exactly what I said real quick for you to know. I said Miss Chrissy is she is for gun control, meaning that she wants to control guns in America. Miss Holmes is the opposite position. She's okay with the proliferation of guns. And then another subject is within the gun control. The other subject is open carry. So Miss Chrissy would be for the open carry, and Miss Love Holmes would be against the open carry.
Well,
No,
since I've just
I'm
come in, I don't
against
mind
open carry.
Miss Smith. I don't mind. Sarah, to go ahead and come on up, and because that's not fair to me just coming in. Sarah, you're welcome. Just come on up.
I mean, in my
You want to just change? You want to change? Oh, you don't want to,
Sarah? Yeah, I mean, because that's not fair for me to come in. Sarah, do you
Okay.
just want to come on up?
What has
yeah.
happened in House
Come
of
on up,
Stephen
Sarah.
for us to get that many lights?
Ooh, that kid.
Girl and I've been given
Sarah, come
tours.
on up. I'll just kind of mediate.
that's a lot of
because that's
tours.
not, that's not really not fair. So come on up. I can't
Sarah,
hear
we
you.
can't hear you.
Sarah, we can't hear you.
Air party.
Okay. If you want me to do it, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, because that's not fair to Pirate Chrissy and Love Holmes for me to. I'll just kind of moderate and.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because that's not fair. you know.
Okay, so Miss
But-
Chrissy, I think I misspoke here just a second ago. I
Moderate
think I
that
just
hair above
misspoke.
love.
So again,
Yeah, I'm
when it
for
comes-
gun control against open carry because that's still that's part of gun
yes, you
control.
are against open
Yes.
carry, and Miss Holmes is for open carry. Okay,
Yeah.
Miss
Like in a
Holmes,
sock, baby.
we're going. We're going right now. Okay, so who is this guy right here? Why is he coming up here?
I don't know.
He's an eyelid.
Just
Mr. Boyd.
No, I didn't do nothing. I know nothing.
No, please, sir, we're at contest.
go.
Okay, all right, here we go.
All right, guys. I'm
All
gonna
right.
leave
Go ahead,
this.
Miss Love Holmes. If you want to get started, please go ahead. You get started.
Okay.
I've got to leave the party.
Ladies and gentlemen of the
because
jury, it
I
has
can't
truly been, first and foremost, it's truly been an honor to be a part of this event, of this process in the first place, to see
She lying.
all of us conjure together for something of this magnitude is certainly nostalgic. However, the reason that we are here today is to determine who is the best lawyer in the metaverse. And the way that we are determining this is gun control. Nevertheless,
I love
gun
guns.
control, it's an issue that regularly occurs inside
It says you're here.
the real world. There are policies that have been controversial and statements in which politicians have made that could potentially be seen as harmful to the community. But the ability for an American citizen to carry a firearm has been here since the dawn of our great nation. One second, let me pull this. There we go, right here. Okay. My stance on guns is very simple. I'm going to make it very much aware. I don't believe guns kill people. People kill people. Now, are there some policies in terms of gun control that could use some editing, some revision? Absolutely. 90, oh no, not 90, a majority of adults, including gun owners, support common sense gun control. Okay? There's a difference between common sense gun control and banning our firearms. You should have the ability to carry a firearm, openly included, because having the ability to carry an open firearm places you in a position where not only are people aware that you are armed, that can also save your life in an instance. But it also puts you in a situation where if you are to be robbed or attempted to be robbed, a person comes up to you, tries to rob you, and they say that you are armed, and they are not armed. Not only is that protecting you, that's protecting even if you're with your family, that's protecting your family. What I'm trying to say here is that guns protect. Okay, people kill. That being said,
No, let go.
I don't believe that guns, and I know that guns should not be outlawed. I know that guns should be regulated in an instance. Put that back there.
Okay, Miss Chrissy, you have the floor.
Thank you, Your Honors. A lot of people, there's a misconception that when you say that you're pro-gun control, which I am, that you're talking about busting into the homes of every American and taking all their guns and throwing them in the trash can. And that's not at all what it is. Gun control, Ms. Love kind of made my point for me. There are a lot of gun control laws already in effect, and some of those do need to be tightened in order to avoid some of the things that have happened in our country. And I wanted to start off with a few statistics. As far as mass shootings go, the federal government defines mass shootings as any incident where over 3 people, not including the shooter, are injured or killed in a shooting.
Chrissy won.
In the years 2020, 2021, and 2022, there were over 600 mass shootings in the United States. This year, we're already at over 80, and it's only February. A lot of these guns that were involved in these mass shootings were purchased legally. The problem with that is that you're only required to do a background check if you purchase a gun from a gun shop or a licensed seller of guns. You can go on Facebook Marketplace to your neighbor's house, to a gun show, and buy a gun from someone who is not licensed to sell firearms through a private sale with no background check. You're not federally even required to take a class to own a gun. And as far as the issue of open carry, the problem is the average citizen who owns a firearm is not trained to use that firearm in a high-stress situation. Studies have found that when someone has a firearm, they're open carrying, they're in a store or somewhere that's being robbed, they're more likely to hurt themselves or someone innocent than to actually stop a crime in progress. Open carrying is just, it's not necessary. I do believe that open carry permits should be allowed for people who are highly trained to use those firearms in a high-stress situation to avoid the possibility of them hurting someone innocent in an incident. In the United States currently, estimates from the Small Arms Survey say that per 100 residents of the United States, there are 102.5 guns. And that figure is just astronomical. The next 2 countries that even come close are Yemen and Serbia. And Serbia is only at 52.8 firearms per 100 residents. As a country, there are far too many guns floating around. There are far too loose regulations on who can own a gun and how a gun owner remains responsible with owning that gun. In 2021, there were 49,000 gun deaths in the United States. A lot of those could have been prevented. About half of those were homicide, and the other half were accidental, which I believe proves my point that we need more laws as far as responsible gun ownership. If over 20,000 deaths in 2021 were accidental from a gun.
All right. Thank you all for your opening statements. Then we're going to go to our 2 judges. We're going to go to Farron, and we're going to go to Sarah Jane Smith, and they're going to have some questions for you. Let's start with Farron. Farron, do you have any questions for?
Thank you. I do. Ms. Holmes, in reference to your proposition as far as for a limitation of the laws, last year our United States Supreme Court had passed a new policy which says that unless there is a historical basis in the law, that the law should be stricken. And it's causing ripples across our country right now. The Southern District of Florida, the state of Florida, they're currently looking to outlaw all laws and to allow, exactly as what you're suggesting, open carry without any type of permits. Don't you see that as a threat to the law enforcement community?
Ms.
Ms.
Holmes?
you're currently muted.
Can you say that one more time? You were breaking up. Say it one more time.
Is everyone able to hear me?
Yes.
I think it was
Okay.
my end. I think it was my end.
Okay. That last year, the Supreme Court of the United States passed New York State Rifle Pistol Association versus the Superintendent of New York Police, which basically said that unless there is a historical basis in the individual law, and they're going back to the 1800s, that most laws are going to be unconstitutional based on the Second Amendment. Due to that being passed in the state of Florida, it has been determined there's now a bill which is being introduced essentially to strike down all of the laws for that state and to allow open carry. Why are we doing a removal in the middle of my speech?
Yeah, I
Thank
don't
you.
know.
Excuse me, 1 second, 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, listen, we're having a contest right now. Please do not remove anyone. If you find anybody to be disruptive, please let Jay know and he will remove that person. Thank you.
Thank you.
Continue, please.
So based on that law, based on the new case law which has come out last year, many states are reevaluating all of their laws to be able to determine whether they're in compliance with the U.S. Supreme Court case. Based on that, the state of Florida has determined most of our laws are in fact unconstitutional based on the Second Amendment. Don't you see that as a threat to the law enforcement community, allowing people to be able to carry a weapon without any training whatsoever and have open carry? Doesn't that turn us back into the Wild West?
Exactly, and crime rate was an all-time low.
Absolutely not. Gun control law infringe upon the right to self-defense and to deny people a sense of security. According to the National Rifle Association, guns are used for self-defense 2.5 million times a year. The police cannot protect everyone all the time. 61% of men and 56% of women surveyed by the PEW research said that stricter gun laws would make it more difficult for people to protect their homes and families. The right to self-defense.
Excuse me, 1 second. Mr. Allen Boyd,
sorry,
listen,
sorry,
sir,
sorry.
we're having a contest. Please don't disturb us, please.
Sorry,
Please,
sorry.
Please.
Sorry. I almost
Go
took
ahead,
credit for
Ms.
this man's
Holmes.
quote.
Go ahead, Ms. Holmes.
Professor at the George Mason University School of Law stated that the right of self-defense and to the means of defending oneself is a basic natural right that grows out of the right of life. Does that answer your question, Mr. Farron?
Thank you, Ms. Holmes. Yes.
Excuse me, just 1 second, everyone. I'm sorry to. What we want to do, we want to have a poll to remove Mr. I Am's Land Boy. He's going to be
We just did, and
disruptive.
I think they
So
said
we
don't remove
It-
it.
it voted to
we-
stay,
What did I?
so-
You're going to be
Oh,
disruptive.
oh my
sir.
God.
He's in jail. He's in jail.
Okay, there we go. All right,
Okay.
let's
Jay's on
continue
top
then.
of it.
So, Farron, do you have any other
Ms.
questions?
Thank you. Yes, Ms. Chrissy, in regards to your argument that there should be, as I understand it, greater restrictions on the right to carry, isn't your proposition in direct contravention with our recently passed law?
No, I don't believe it is because, not like I said, I'm not suggesting that we take away guns from everyone. What I am suggesting is that everyone, law enforcement and citizens included, are safer if the people who are allowed to open carry actually know how to use those weapons. Because when you are in a high stress situation, if you are not trained in high stress situations while using a firearm, you are far more likely to injure yourself or someone innocent and not the person that you're actively trying to protect everyone from. So I'm not suggesting that open carry should not be a thing. I'm suggesting that open carry should be limited to people who are actually trained to use those weapons responsibly, safely, and accurately.
So using that scenario exactly, Ms. Chrissy, so that I understand, if a person, for example, is a former law enforcement officer, he's then convicted of a felony, he has been stripped of his law enforcement credentials, however, he is highly trained former SWAT member. Should he be able to carry a weapon as a convicted felon?
No, I do believe that the laws that convicted felons are not allowed to own firearms should stay as it is.
Thank you, Ms. Chrissy. No more questions.
Miss Smith, do you have some questions for Miss Holmes or Miss Christie?
Mr. Farron just answered all my questions. I think that, yeah, he actually, every question I had was answered by him.
Okay,
I
so
think
so
that,
did the contestants answer those questions?
yes, they answered my questions. Yes, they answered my questions. Yes.
Okay.
I
so I
had
have
everyone.
Okay. Okay, good. So, Miss Chrissy, you feel that everyone who owns a gun should have to pay the cost for training and I know I heard you say training. So, do they have and training, registration, and all the other costs to have that gun? Is that what you're saying?
Seriously, people.
No, Your Honor, not exactly. That was in reference to open carry. If someone wants to keep a firearm in their own home, I do believe that there should be a background check, as even when you buy it from a private citizen, there should be background checks as it is when you buy it from a licensed seller. But if someone wants to keep a firearm in their own home and they can pass the background check, the only time I think that they need to be more highly trained and have specialized is if they want to have an open carry permit.
So,
If you want to be able to walk into a grocery store with a gun on your
Can I
hip,
debate that?
I want to know that that person has been trained with it.
Please, Ms. Holmes, go
Can I
ahead.
debate that?
Go ahead, Ms. Holmes. Ms. Holmes?
She froze. She's scared frozen.
Go ahead, Ms. Holmes. You wanted to
Oh
debate
yeah,
that?
I'm so
Yes.
sorry. My thing keeps cutting in and out. Gun control laws and background checks such as that, and micro stamping are an invasion of privacy. Background checks would require government databases to keep personal and individual information on gun owners, including name, address, mental health history, criminal records, and more. When I was researching, the American Civil Liberties Union worried that Senator Harry Reid in 2013 proposed a background check legislation. The bill 5446 would have allowed the government to keep databases of gov purchases indefinitely, creating a worry that they were going to see searches of the database and an expansion for the purpose that were not intended when the information was collected. Microstamping similarly requires a database of gun owners and codes that are personal guns would stamp on cases. And Senator Rand Paul, Republican of Kentucky, Mike Lee, Republican of Utah, and Ted Cruz, Republican of Texas, wrote that they would oppose any legislation that would infringes on, quote unquote, the American people's constitutional right to bear arms or on their ability to exercise the right without being subject to government surveillance.
Okay.
Can I rebut on that, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Yes.
So, as Ms. Holmes is saying that background checks are an invasion of privacy, background checks are already required when someone purchases a firearm from a licensed seller, and people do that all the time. All I'm suggesting is that when people purchase firearms from an unlicensed seller, like a Facebook Marketplace post or your neighbor is selling you your gun, they should also have to go through a background check. Because typically, people go to
Your
private
objection,
sellers
Your
to
Honor.
get around the background check.
Objection,
And
Your
all I'm
Honor.
suggesting is that people need a criminal
Get it in
background
court,
check,
girl.
which does not include mental health history. A criminal background check does not include that. They need a criminal background check to purchase from a licensed or an unlicensed seller.
So I got a
Objection,
question.
Your
Wait,
Honor.
before your objection, I got a question for Miss Chrissy. You're saying that I have a neighbor, and my neighbor has a 45, and he wants to sell it to me for $150. So
Damn.
you're saying that my
Cheaper than
neighbor
45.
would have to get all of my information from me
Exactly.
and then submit a background check for a private sale. So now my neighbor has all my information. He has my social security number. He has all this information. What keeps them from using it for something nefarious? And that's the first question. And the second question is, who would they go to get this background check done? I mean, should they have
No,
a
Your Honor,
government
I'm
computer in
not-
the house, or what do you think?
No, Your Honor, I'm not suggesting that you give your neighbor your social security number. I'm suggesting that the same as if you were purchasing a car from someone, you have to go change the title over, get it registered, have someone, a third party, exchange that information. I'm suggesting that that should be the same with firearms as it is with a home sale or a car sale. You still have to go somewhere, and that item has to change names from one person to the other person, so that if something happens with that car, they know who owns the car. The same way if something happens with that gun, law enforcement should be able to know who currently owns that gun.
Miss
Chrissy,
Miss
Miss-
Smith, I'm sorry.
Miss
Go
Judge,
ahead,
if I
Mr.
can,
Holmes.
please.
Yes.
Ms. Holmes and Ms. Chrissy, it appears to me that both of you are failing to address my concerns of the U.S. Supreme case law that came out last year. Everything which I'm hearing right now from both sides is failing to acknowledge that your arguments are now dated. Your arguments are now old law. The current standing from the U.S. Supreme Court is that virtually all state laws run afoul of the Second Amendment. The current standing is, unless there is a rational basis as related to from the 1800s, that most state laws are in the process of being abolished, amended, changed, removing virtually all constricts throughout numerous different states, and all of them are under review by their state's attorneys and by their attorney generals. So knowing the status of that Supreme Court case law that came out last year, Ms. Holmes, to you first, do you feel that decision was properly made, stating that virtually all laws are an infringement?
In terms of that, Associate Justice Farron, they were in reasonable cause to think that. Like I said, I was going to make my beliefs on gun controls very much stated. There was multiple laws that were in violation of that said amendment. And the federal government and state governments, they cannot willingly allow for laws of that magnitude to affect a citizen's everyday life. So those laws needed to be reconstructed. They needed to be abolished simply because you can't just go against the U.S. Constitution like that. It completely destroys our chain of command. It completely destroys our sense of order. So I absolutely believe that they were reasonably abolished and they need to be reasonably reconstructed.
Ms. Chrissy?
No, Judge Farron, I do not think that decision was made with proper care. 79% of the homicides in the United States in 2021 were with guns. If you compare that to countries that have tighter gun control, Canada, only 39% of the homicides were with guns, and in the UK, only 4% of all homicides were with guns. So no, I don't think that the Supreme Court made that argument correctly or made that decision correctly. I do think that federal gun control is necessary, and I think that it should be standard across all states.
Thank you. And Ms. Holmes, just as an added point for this, and I apologize for belaboring the point, is it your position that it would be proper to allow convicted felons under that new law that they should be allowed to have weapons?
Absolutely. Well, Jesus. In terms of that, I'm sorry, that came out so Republican of me.
Yeah.
That came,
Thank you. I needed to laugh after today, love. I needed to laugh after today. Thank you.
Listen, those gun laws, and I'm going to be 100% reasonable. I'm going to be 100%. I'm going to take off my lawyer hat for a second, and I'm going to put on my realism hat, realistic, you know the word I'm looking for. Those laws, and what I'm going to say is going to sound interesting, but those laws were racist. I'm going to be honest. They were racist. And let me tell you why. Those and the laws that were abolished rightfully were frequently aimed at the inner city poor black communities who were perceived as more dangerous than white gun owners. Charles Gallinger, Miami PhD, the chair of psychology at LaSalle University, stated that some gun controls laws were still founded on racial fears. White Americans walking down Main Street with an AK-47 are defenders of American values. A black man doing the same thing is public enemy number one. Those laws made it difficult for people of color to purchase firearms. Without Jesus, I'm getting my words confused. It's okay. It made it difficult for people of color to purchase firearms, where a Caucasian male could have walked up to any vendor, and studies show that 30% of African Americans, compared to the 7% of white Caucasians, that like the 30% are denied access to firearms, where the 7% are approved. 7% white males, white Caucasians in America are approved for the ability to use gun laws. That was before those laws are being overturned and reconstructed. Studies show that the projected numbers after these laws are reconstructed, that 45% of African Americans will be allowed to use firearms to a 55 white Caucasians will be access to. It becomes a little bit more fair when we start to abolish and reconstruct these unfair and prejudiced gun laws.
Okay.
Thank
Ms.
you, Ms.
Smith,
Holmes.
do you have any questions?
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Okay. For both of you,
Okay.
I am prior military.
Amen.
I have all the training. In fact, they were going to send me to sniper school at one point, and then I got pregnant. Couldn't go. So I am now trained to shoot anything. My son, unfortunately, through problems in his life, is now a felon. So now, because he's a felon, I cannot own a gun and have it in my house because he is a felon, which leaves me totally defenseless. I know how to shoot a gun. I know where to shoot it. I know what to do. Do you think that I should not be able to defend myself?
I agree.
Because my son is now he
Grab a fucking knife.
Because of my conditions and stuff, he completely pays the bills. He is well, he doesn't own the house, but I think that I should still be able to defend myself.
Not
And
if she's married, and if they live together, no, they can't. That gives him access.
as
to the
this
firearm.
law stands now, I can't have a gun in my house because my son is a felon.
I'm an NRA
I
instructor.
think that's
train
wrong.
people on how to use
I
firearms.
think I should be able to. And DeSantis is getting ready to
So was
do
I.
some
11
new
Bravo.
things.
Absolutely. Was he Army?
Yes.
Miss
Nice.
Pirate.
What year did he enlist?
Guys, I have 20
Yes,
minutes left.
Judge
Just
Sarah.
remind me.
So
I'm
the
curious
the
on when
laws
he
surrounding
enlisted. I might
felons
know the
being able
guy.
to own guns is one of those gun control laws that I do think needs a little work. I think that the same as if you have children in the house,
Fair enough.
as long as your firearms are properly locked in a gun safe that the person who is a felon does not have access to, I do think that that should be allowed. It's the same as a child not having access to the gun.
Gravy.
As long as you are the only one that has
Like that gravy
access
gravy.
to that weapon, it's behind a safe with a code, I think that you should be perfectly fine to be allowed to have that. But the same as with if a child gets their hands on the gun, if a felon gets the hands on a gun that you own and that you're the only
Yeah, I
person
come
that's
from,
supposed to have access
all my
to,
males in my
you would
family
be
are
held
Marines.
responsible for that. But I do not think that you should not be able to own a gun in your home simply because someone who lives with you is a felon.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions, Miss Smith?
No. I didn't get her response.
Miss Love?
Miss
your
Love.
response?
She didn't have one.
Absolutely. You should be able to obtain a firearm. I'm not trying to get into your personal business, but
Oh, yeah.
if the felony that your son committed is not a
Love is
felony
against
in
it.
which he is not a violent felony or a felony
Chris is
which
pro.
directly involves the
Love holds his
usage
con.
of a firearm, and even if then, you should still be able to
felony. But a felony is a felony,
correct.
and that
Ms. Chief
stops it
Justice.
right there.
However, with what I'm saying here is that the law should be this, okay?
Telling you.
The law should not restrict you from having a firearm, period. No matter, well, let me not say that, but if you are in the proper circumstances yourself, nobody in a situation like in the situation now should be reasonably able to deny you of a firearm. You
right.
are being obstructed of your right to defend yourself, and that's completely ridiculous. So I do believe you should have the right.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yes.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I agree.
Well, thank you, Miss Holmes. Thank you, Miss Holmes. What we're gonna do now? We've listened
confused
to
as hell, 'cause I
a
was
lot of
almost sure
testimony, a lot of the case.
She was con.
What we're
But
gonna
she
do? We're
sounds
gonna
like
ask
all that.
each of you all to give a closing statement, and then we'll see what the judges think. So I think Miss Holmes, you started us off. So I'm
Sounds like
gonna
they're
ask
both
Miss Chrissy
for
to
gun
give her
Make it
closing
quick.
statement first.
Make it quick.
Thank you, Your
Smack
Honors.
that.
So, as I've said, being pro-gun control is not being pro-gun abolishment. There's a big difference. No one's coming for everyone's guns. No one's
That's what I
trying to
mean,
kick
though.
down
Love sounds
doors
like she's
and
pro,
take
too.
everyone's
She's-
guns and, burn them
Chrissy
in some
obliterated her.
ceremony.
She obliterated her.
What we are asking for is more control over who
I'm just
owns a
kidding.
firearm, who has access to a firearm,
good.
and
Love
who
is
can
good,
carry a
but yeah,
firearm in
Chrissy-
public.
Chrissy dominated.
And a lot of that is
Oh,
because
yeah,
of some of the
Love's a good
statistics
person.
that I mentioned. The United States has a gun
Chrissy's the one who beat
problem.
me.
We have a gun violence problem. And higher gun control is going
No,
to
you
do
weren't. Not
nothing
for that
but
one.
help those problems and reduce those statistics.
We won, yeah. my
Thank you.
client was-
Miss Holmes, your closing
Wrong. Sorry. Strict gun laws won't work. I'm gonna be realistic.
They won't. Look
The
at Chicago.
stricter
Nobody
the gun
brought up
laws
Chicago.
that the American government
They call it
provides,
Chirac
the
for a
more
reason.
they will be obstructed.
Right.
I'm gonna let me pull this up real quick.
She
Right
gonna
here.
hop
Yeah.
on Google.
So when I was doing my research for this case, an idea that came to and a thought that came to my head was, what is stopping them from doing it illegally? We stricken these laws, like Miss Creasy said. She isn't going to come into everyone's home and takes their guns. So if we stricken these gun laws
They took our jobs.
and we make it impossible for people to own firearms, what's going to stop them from doing it illegally? They have the firearms with them already. Like Miss Christie said, they're not going to come in and take the firearms. They have the firearms with them already. They're going to sell these firearms because you can sell them at such a high price now because they're so stricken. So they're going to sell these firearms, and now the government isn't in position to regulate it. Now the government can't directly take control of gun sales, gun prices, because we have strickened it, and now they're just selling it illegally. And even that then, Mexico, for example, Mexico has some of the strictest gun control laws in the world. Yet
So
in
does Chicago.
2012, Mexico had 11,309 gun murders, 9.97 gun homicides
much,
per 100,000
gun problems in
people,
China.
compared to the
They
United
take
States
you out back in
that had
Korea. But Mexico, with the cartel right now,
146
fucking nuts.
gun homicides, 2.97 per
Sinaloa
100,000
cartel
people.
alone.
The country of Mexico only has one legal gun store. The Directorate of Guns and Munition Sales. These words are very difficult. Compared to America's at least 63,709 legal gun stores and pawn shops in the United States. As of February 10th, 2014, Mexico Gun Store is one of the most secure military base, and customers must use a valid ID to go through a
recording
metal
right behind me. I
detector
totally
and
forgot
turn
they're trying to
over
listen
cell
to the
phones
tape.
and cameras to guards. To actually buy
heard
guns,
all the trash I
customers
was
have
saying
to
about
show
love.
proof of honest income, provide references, pass a criminal background check, prove any military duties were completed with honor, and be fingerprinted and photographed. If we allow to purchase a gun, the customer may only buy one gun, choosing from only a 38 caliber pistols or lower. The one box of bullets between 2006 and 2012. Mexico's one gun shop has sold 6,490 guns. Yet as of 2012, Mexico owns about 52 million guns, or about 13.5 guns per 100 people. That being said, listening to the process that Mexican citizens have to go through just to buy a one gun, a 38 caliber and lower, is that how we want to live the rest of our life with these strict gun controls?
No, it's on
It's
the
completely
outside door.
ridiculous, and it's a process in which I will not stand for, and completely destroys our right to safety. I rest
All
my
right.
case.
All right. Thank you very much. First of all, let me just say thank you both. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm really glad that I was late because you guys have a chore here. I'm really glad that I was late. So that's all I can
Thanks,
say.
Jay.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
you.
Love
You
you,
shit
Sarah.
for brains.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me just
So
say
I'm
this.
really glad I was late. So.
Love Holmes and Miss Parrot Chrissy. I want to thank you both for your arguments. Both of you all were sound. Both of you all were excellent. And that's the reason why y'all standing here right now. to see who's the best.
Sure it is.
I want to say before we get into seeing who actually won the contest, let me just say here on behalf of Farron and Miss Sarah Jane Smith, we believe that both of you are the best. I'll just say it like that. And also Jay, I'm sorry. We believe that both of you are the best. So let me just do this now. But there has to be one winner.
Telling you, I'm about
So
to
let me go
sue
to
you.
Miss Sarah Jane Smith first.
Oh no!
Miss Smith.
Go to Farron first. No, go to Farron first. No, please.
Okay.
Please go
All
to
right.
Farron first.
Farron, you are a law professional first and foremost, and so I want to ask you the question: who do you think is the best lawyer here?
Amelia.
And who do you think
I'm
won this
Jackson's
contest?
dad. I'm not Jackson.
Thank you for that opportunity, Judge. Ms. Holmes and Ms. Chrissy.
But welcome.
Phenomenal arguments.
My son-
Absolutely excellent.
My son
However,
be using
as I
my
mentioned
Oculus
before,
on Amelia.
that I was concerned that the information which is being given to this court as part of the debate is dated.
I have no clue.
Dating is incredibly
Talking to that
important
girl over
in
there.
a case,
I guess over
in a court of law. We follow case precedent, what happened previously. And based on what happened previously, we looked to find out, is that law still current? So when I'm looking for is currency, statistics from 2012 to me don't mean a whole lot. I'm looking for what happened last year, what happened last month, what happened last week. Now, I personally
happened in the
believe
Wild
strongly in Ms. Holmes' argument. However, this is not about me. It's not about my personal beliefs. It's about who is the best attorney. Both of you were absolutely phenomenal in your arguments and presenting your information. And more importantly than that, both of you come from the same law firm, which is truly excellent. With that being said, I do find that Ms.
Which is a
Christie
conflict
was
of
more
interest.
articulate this evening.
Conflict
and
of
had-
interest.
That her argument was clear
Bullshit.
and concise and very quick and to the point. Ms. Holmes, I felt that you had been belaboring the points, that you were speaking unnecessarily for certain things, to the point of where if we were in a real court of law and an appellate court proceeding, it would generally be 2 minutes on each side. There's a little light pasted on the podium to say when you're allowed to continue to speak and when you're not. At this point, you would have blown that red light. With that being said, Ms. Chrissy, I do find that I believe that you are the better attorney for tonight, and I believe that you should be voted
All
as
day.
the best attorney for the metaverse.
All day.
All right. Thank you very much, Fran. All right, Ms. Smith, what do you think?
I'm that caterpillar smarter than
Who you are also a professional person. We use you a lot as our jury foreman.
Yes.
So, in your opinion, who won this debate tonight, and who was the best lawyer in Metaverse?
I agree with a lot of the things that Farron said, Judge Farron said. I still have, a few things that I would like to say about, all of it, but keeping personal things aside, yes, I think Miss Chrissy gave the better argument. Not only because how do I say this?
Say love sucks.
I think they both gave personal good arguments. She seemed to have the better argument on it. I go with Pirate.
All right. So, with that said, Miss Pirate Chrissy, you
Wait,
won the debate.
Judge
I'm sorry.
Fishback. I want to see. I
Yes.
want to know how you would have voted too. I want to hear your
Well,
thoughts.
listen. The good thing about with what Mr. Farron said and what Miss Chrissy said, now I can totally be.
What Miss Chrissy said?
I don't have to.
What Miss Chrissy said?
I'm talking what Miss Smith said and what
Sarah.
Farron said. I can totally not give my opinion. My opinion is that I think both of you all were the best, and both of you all won. But Miss Chrissy, we have to have a winner. Miss Chrissy, you have won this debate, and
thank you, Your Honors.
And on behalf of Jay, myself, Farron, and Herbert Jr.
Golden.
Well, big cat, little cat. Hey, British, can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. What? What happened? She was supposed to hear? No, she should. She in a party. Yes. That's why. Yeah. I don't hear her. She must say yes.
Hello, Katniss. Hey,
Okay,
what's going on? My bad, y'all.
What's good,
I'm
Kat?
about to restart the stream. What's going on?
Man, you hopping and out of breath.
Yeah, I was trying to run back to my computer. I can hear y'all talking. Whew. Let me set this up.
All right.
Still live.
Let me see.
The hell happened to my mouse?
The question is, can you mute motherfuckers? Hey, Cat, say something.
Cat, something, cat. Something, cat.
Shit. Say it again.
Something, cat. Something,
Oh,
cat.
yeah.
Big
She
fat
muted.
cat. Big fat
Oh, she not muted. I hear. No, well, she's not muted, but they can't hear her out there.
Vagina.
Like British, you hear Cat?